only crypto show with fangs.
Turn it up, crew! Highway's roaring! Let's roll! The market's a beast, a road with no end. Chaos revs the engine round every bend. Crowns get dented, thrones take a spin, but we're gunning through the dust, ready to win. Fears a backfire, smoking in our face. The season's our fuel, setting the pace. Coins crash hard, a wild rodeo ride. We're the highway kings, taking it in stride. Thunder of the crypto highway, rev the game machine, rock the rebel road, living lean and mean. Thunder of the crypto highway, the season's battle roar, shatter the breakdown, rolling evermore. Oh yeah, feel the power surge, hopes ignite, we're on the verge. Thunder of the crypto highway, on the night, we're the road warriors taking flight. Group back on the road. The big shots crash, a thunderous show, dumps hit like lightning, stealing the glow. Lost in the rumble, but we laugh at the fray, turning wrecks to riches, clearing the way. The spotlight shifts, so rallies on the track. The season's our anthem, no turning back. With engines roaring, we claim our lane. Crypto's our highway, driving insane. Thunder of the crypto highway, rev the game machine, rock the rebel road, living lean and mean. Thunder of the crypto highway, the season's battle roar, shatter the breakdown, rolling evermore. Oh yeah, feel the power surge, hopes ignite, we're on the verge. Thunder of the crypto highway, on the night, we're the road warriors taking flight. Burn the road. Is this a wreck or a rockin' race to win? Bring it loud. Let's begin. The season's our turbo, riches with a blast. No fears to outlast. Horns wail wild, moonlit with a grin. Coins rain like gin. Thunder of the crypto highway, rev the game machine, rock the rebel road, living lean and mean. Ride on, yeah! Thunder of the crypto highway. Thunder of the crypto highway. Yeah! Ring it loud! Cowbell clears the way. The market's a vortex, a cryptic dark ride. Bitcoin's a thunder rolling with pride. Cowbell rings out, clears the smoky air, shaking off the doubt, striking everywhere. Fears of shadow dancing in the haze. The season's all ritual, setting ablaze. Cones swirl wild, a psychedelic stream, where the crypto shamans are living the dream. Cowbell and crypto bring the chaos to reign, rock the digital storm, breaking every chain. Cowbell and crypto, the season's mystic call, shatter the silence. flight. The big shots stumble a cosmic wreck. Dumps hit like comets, no time to check. Cowbell clangs loud, a pre-stream delight, turning losses to laughter out of sight. The spotlight shifts, the rally's eerie glow. The seasons are chant, stealing the show. With riffs and bells, we forge our crown. Crypto's our realm, never backing down. Cowbell and crypto, bring the chaos to reign. Rock the digital storm, breaking every chain. Cowbell and crypto, the season's mystic call. Shatter the silence, rise above it all. Oh yeah, feel the cowbell roar. Hopes ignite, opening the door. Cowbell and crypto on the night.
Did somebody say cowbell? We got some cowbell here. Ding-a-ling. Got a cowbell song, no cowbell in it. How crazy is that? AI's not that smart, is it? Just saying. A little cowbell to clear the air, ladies and gentlemen.
Is this a crash or a cowbell trance? Take it wild, take a chance. The seasons are power, riches with a scream. Vroom, vroom, dream. No fears to deem. Made so well high, moonlit with a grin. Shake that wind, coins rain like sin. Cowbell and crypto, bring the chaos to reign. Rock the digital storm, breaking every chain. Yeah, cowbell and crypto. Cowbell and crypto.
Gosh, son, get some manners. My goodness. Oh, shut up, Hobby.
Let's ignite rockers! The wild calls!
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your first trip to the crazy side of the interwebs, where we get some TA from zombies, rock legends, and also bald turkeys. Strap up, you're in for a ride.
Chaos reigns supreme. No time to yield. Throne shake hard. Crowns hit the floor. But we
Oh, I can't hear you.
demanding more.
Break out the lighters. We need a lighter emoji. We need a lighter emoji, Sean.
Reaching for the sky.
Well, hell, don't look at me. I ain't the graphic dude. I just push buttons. That's what I do. And he sucks at it, too. He sucks totally at it. Oh, shut up, Hobby. Not even sure what the hell you do, anyway. While we wait for a certain person to hit the button to transition to the screen. Anytime, son. I'm coming, alright? Hold on. Hold on to your horses.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Late Night Crypto with Road Dawg. So glad to have you here. And I was starting out here with the crypto bubbles charts behind me, and you can see some things are looking kind of cool, kind of groovy over here, right? I don't even know what H is. Hydrogen? That's what that comes to my mind. What are you doing over here on this chart and not on the not on that other chart, the periodic table? What's up with that? COAI is at $20 again. Remember when this was down to $4 or $5 and we were saying, hey man, that'd probably be a good play right there. I got some of it. I didn't get a whole lot of it. If I had a whole lot of it, I would have a whole lot more in that account. But hey, tis what it tis. And what I do got did go up, so I'm happy with that. Virtual. Oh my God. You know, I haven't seen you in a minute. Do I still have you? Did you get axed? You're up today. The casualties of war. I'm still finding a few things that I didn't realize, and some that got past me I didn't realize there. Spot traders, you're the sexiest traders out there. I'm just saying. Yeah. When the poo-poo hits the fan and the dirty tricks come out like they did, spot traders, spot swing traders especially, you were safe. It hurt. Sucked. But you were safe. But for those who had even the tiniest bit of leverage on most of the positions, they got their heads cut off on a lot of them. I survived a lot of them, and that I'm finding that I did not survive on a few. And I'm like, well, where is that bag? I'm kind of pissed. But it's my own damn fault. I take full responsibility. All right. Gosh, I missed Spot. Ladies and gentlemen, we're taking a look at what Bitcoin is doing here on the weekend as we're starting to come up on a Friday. How does that usually turn out? It usually turns out pretty good for a few days until another dump day comes, you know. Or is this the big move? It's what everybody's hoping, that this is the big move. And it might, but we still got some hurdles ahead of us, right? Here I'm on here on the 6-minute time frame looking at Bitcoin, right? The biggest hurdle, local hurdle we got past was this 0.5 Fibonacci, right? We didn't get rejected there, so it's not trying to throw us way down under. But we're having trouble reclaiming and getting past this 618. Okay, well that's what we need to do, right? We get up there and then they spike us back down. But then all of a sudden, they want to start we're just gradually climbing up there, right? So this is the main area that I gotta see us get a past. And hold, not just get past, you gotta hold it. We're gonna zoom out here a little bit. We're gonna go to the 4-hour. And might have to go to a different chart that's not as cluttered. May have to zoom out some more. What do we got going on over here? A bigger trend. Oh yeah, the green line is I'm gonna take that off. That's a parabolic line. Don't get tripped up and think that's an actual trend line that I trust. I don't trust curved lines, so I'm saying, oh look, what's gonna hold? I'm like, sorry. So the biggest thing is that we lost this trend line. This was that beautiful harmonic pattern that I wasn't catching that, not in this manner. But in retrospect, I admire the people that did, because they had a perfect setup for Bitcoin, and I guess therefore everything else. So we're still bearishly underneath this little guy, and we're our local pattern, if you will, that we've got. The boundaries that we cannot get across, identified by these wide lines, also known as trend lines, which give us pattern shapes if we want to look at it. And that can be subjective. It's always best to zoom out and then zoom in, go with your bigger pattern. I'm just saying. But we broke that. We broke the bigger one. Now we're looking at the bottom. What's going on over here? We got this expanding, broadening pattern here, and it's a bearish type megaphone, and the very wide one, if I might say. Some could argue, but no, that's not what I got. I got this, and I would say you're correct too. All of those are correct. A symmetrical triangle-ish kind of shape there. Some people might argue that, no, I see a channel going on. I'd say, yeah, I'd say you probably do, because price does travel in channels. You just got to figure out where the little bastards are hiding out at. So, yes, to all those ideas, they are all correct. They are all valid, because all you need is what? 3 touches on one line, 2 touches on the other, and you got a valid pattern. Without that, you do not have a valid pattern. So all those things that are thrown out there, flags that have not fulfilled and things like that is not a trend line. It's not a valid idea. It can be an idea, but it's better to have something valid and know where the boundaries lie. So Bitcoin. There is this bigger setup. I keep talking about this one that we might be in, you know, that we still got this. Where are you, idea? Come back here, idea. One of these days we'll get organized. Yes, this one, this harmonic pattern right here that might play out. So I'm still watching for that. I'm watching for an invalidation of this idea, but this idea complementary to this one that dumped us down. This one's actually a bullish pattern, but it doesn't confirm until we're down to 100,000, right? Highly doable. It's a doable situation because you know how tricky they can be. And the big boys on Wall Street, well, they like their Bitcoin kind of cheap. They don't like to pay $127,000 for it. They would rather have it closer to 100,000 if they can get it. And I wouldn't doubt that there might be some good old boys and some good old hookups up there that might have a lot more control about this market than maybe we want to give them credit for. I don't know. Now, I ain't saying that they are Illuminati, and I'm not saying that they are Illuminati. I'm not even saying that the Illuminati exists, nor am I saying that it is. We're just saying Illuminati because regardless of how you feel about it, it's a fun word to say. Makes me think of Minions for some reason. I don't know why. Like the little fuzzy yellow kind. But anyway, now I think we got our fibs back. That was a distraction, folks. Sorry. Yeah, we got our 1272 right down here from this local hide up here. We can entertain that. If we cannot, get past these areas. Now, hopefully, getting past the 0.5 Fibonacci from our local pool we just talked about a few minutes ago. I think it was that maybe we got a slight chance of not going down to the basement, maybe invalidating this idea. I ain't going to be pissed. I'll be very impressed and very, and it'll get more of a vote of confidence for me on this harmonic style of trading patterns there if it do. But man, what a ride. But are we looking at something like that, or are we trying to bounce back? Was this the bottom? A lot of people think that it might be. We did have a breakout of a trend line, right? We are trying to make some higher highs and higher lows, but kind of sucking on the weekend, right? I've got some trend lines over here. I'm going to adjust for our new information that we got here. I'm just going to I like to zoom out and get my ideas. I can't do anything. I got this big candle body right there, man. This big candle body. It can't really cut through that. So it is looking more like we're squeezing into triangle shapy shapes, right? Some people will be looking for, look at that inverted shoulder, head and shoulder. I mean, if you're going to go with one, but really, it's still triangle. It's still a triangle. I'm just saying. Or a slanted inverted head and shoulders. If that's how you want to squeeze your eyes, and if that's what makes sense, there's a good chance. There's a measure move for this little guy right here. If we are so lucky, and we need to be that lucky, it gets us up here close to another target over here. If I got that color coded right, that should be a 786 Fibonacci. Are you? Why, yes, you are. You need a little adjusting there. You're getting sloppy. This is an 886. These are the two targets I'll be looking for, right? They were in danger of rolling over for a lower high. But nonetheless, we'll probably get some kind of resistance there, I would dare say. That's where we kind of stumbled before we fell. It's magical how the Fibonacci can figure that out in retrospect. Tell me how that works. It sees the future by seeing the past. It's crazy. I don't know. I don't understand. It's God's language, God's math. I just let God do what God's going to do and roll with it and believe in Him. That's all we can do in this life. A little Jesus, a little cowbell. A lot of Jesus and a little cowbell is what we need. All right. I do like the Ichimoku cloud back here on the 4 hour though. I do like that. That looks like good. It looks like we can actually start coming up here to about 115. That is also where the 666 moving average is. I know we're talking about Jesus, but we also got the devil 6 moving average. It's there because it does stuff. And they tell you that it's the devil's market. The Bible says it in paraphrasical things. Don't let me quote it. But devil's in charge of all that crap. You know that the devil found he was perfect until he was found having iniquities in his trading. Isn't that interesting? It does say that. In his trading is where he found. Something to think about. We had a trend line here, but you see that we lost that little booger right there. So either it's a maturing trend line, which I think it is. and we're trying to work on a little structure up. We counting waves, man. That's tricky here. I'm not even sure the 1, 2 is in here. Really, it's got a lot of work, but it's got a lot of potential if we're looking at it from that situation, and not as part of some kind of continual ABC down, which that is what a lot of people are seeing right now. The Elliott waivers, right? Is that not right, Elliott? Is that what you see? You had a 5, and what you got? You have a 5. That means this is your. Did you quit counting after that? Elliott, you're not doing the ABC now? Elliott is confused as usual. I'm going to zoom out and talk to different time frames. Yeah, see, this is Elliott. This is what Elliott thinks, okay? Elliott's kind of bearish right now. Elliott is really bearish. I'm on the 8-hour time frame here. Now, on this one, you can see where the devil is really into the details here when it comes to where Bitcoin came down. Interesting on the 8-hour. This is the 666 moving average we're looking at, and the 800. 800 is good support. That's a good one. So the famous Lucy line right there. We are above the 9 moving average, though. That's good. When you're above the 9, everything's fine. So according to Elliott in his particular wave count, we are working on an A, B, and we can get higher. That's cool too. C correction, 100,000 or man, Elliott. Elliott's calling for up to $77,000 for Bitcoin. I'm not going to go that far. That's just silly right now, Elliott. Come on now. That's why we don't hang out with Elliott. I'm just saying. We used to play pool all the time, but then he starts doing this and he couldn't figure out the angles. Well, it could be this angle, and it took him like 30 minutes just to line up one shot. It was almost an 8-hour pool game with Elliott there as he tried to. I mean, he's a cool guy and everything, but he just keeps talking about all this nerdy numbers stuff. Kind of. Oh, shoot. I do that too, don't I? Hey, chat. Let's come and talk to you. Let's change the subject over here. What's going on, everybody? Let me say hello to the first ones here. We got Strega in the house. How's it going, Strega? Strega's my OG. I don't know how you do it, Strega. How do you put up with me for so long? 3 years. And sometimes I go for hours on this road, and I'm just surprised, and Strega's sitting there at the end like, holy crap. Holy crap. Strega. By the way, Strega Reserve. Get yours today. Ave, how's it going, Strega? I mean, all right. How's it going, Ave? You got Ave there. A pretty cool editor, if I might say. Very creative. Very creative individual there. Gator Squatch is in the house. Gator's got another gem that we're going to take a look at. We'll get to that, Gator. I just don't want to throw it up too soon. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You feel me? You feel me? You gotta get the engagement's what they're telling me. Like, get them engaged. I'm like, okay. Randy F., good to have you stream. Has been having some issues with my crypto on coin. Is this music too loud? Let me turn it down just a notch. Been having some issues with my crypto on Coinbase, getting flustered. Coinbase will fluster you. I recommend that you get your coins off of Coinbase and move them to an exchange that will actually work pretty good. Or a DEX. If you can trade them on a DEX, those don't go down. I'm just saying. And most wallets now, if you haven't noticed, wallets have stepped up their game. They're becoming their own little exchange in a way. I mean, they're a venue. You can start trading through your wallets now. Not so much having to go through all this other crap and stuff. It's kind of interesting, and your coins are a little bit more secure that way too. So giving some more options there, I like that. I like the way the space is evolving in that direction there, and we'll see more of that. And interesting to see how Wall Street takes on that. My CB portfolio is actually pretty sad to look at. Kind of glad I can view its history. I can identify with that sentiment. Man, down a lot. We're hurting with these altcoins. They've been down a lot. If I missed any money, it's my bad. Floki's Angel says, hey dog, I love your show. And Floki, I love that comment. Gary Squad says, with the research I've done, I'm About to move all my crypto over to the Caleb and Brown. I don't know if I can ever make an argument for letting anyone custody my crypto. That just doesn't settle well with me. I can't adjust to that. Michael Anthony, loved you in Van Halen. Michael Anthony is in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Michael Anthony, just saying. The dude can drink Jack Daniels like there's no tomorrow. Michael Anthony. DJT, according to Financial Times, Trump's personal crypto empire generated over $1 billion in pre-tax profits in the past year, driven by soaring digital assets market and his stake in DJT. Cool. Chris Klein, how's it going? Good to see you. And there's Jim Derringer. Hey, how's it going, Jim? I've still got my stocks. Jim is he's very familiar with the stock side and all that cool stuff, and knowledge that I need to gain some more of it, to be honest with you. So he's mentioned a few things, and I've liked a few of the plays that he had, and I tried to get on board, and one of them's doing good. It's a slow start. It's stock. It's not like crypto. You got to be patient over there, right? But gosh darn it, man. Slow is more slow and steady. Crypto's like, your stuff's gone now. Yeah, you don't have to worry about that so much over there. That's cool. I want to figure out options. That's what I want to do. I think options would be cool. I think Fibonacci and options could go together pretty gosh darn good. Hey, and Jim says, Cadina's violent death doesn't surprise me. Wall Street is here, and there will be casualties. The sad thing is, that one was supposed to have been tied to, I think, JP Morgan or something. And so the reason to be in it was because it was tied to the Wall Street people, thinking they were going to do something with it. But for that to happen, I just put in the category of bad management, mismanagement. They just, something wasn't right over there, and it caught up with them somehow. So not good. I don't think it should come back at all. Now, it is decentralized, and miners can do it. The chain can actually live, but it takes a community. It takes people to be over there. That's why you don't see ETC, the original Ethereum, doing anything. I mean, it still goes up in price. People still hope and believe in it, but apparently it can't do all the cool stuff that everything else that's built off of Ethereum can do, and therefore it's not going anywhere. The original Ethereum. Mr. C, good to have you here. Brandon says, yes, Hope Dog can give an opinion on it. I think it might rise higher. Not quick, but it seems to be going up. Opinion on what? I missed that. When I'm thinking about it, while I'm thinking about it, because it's hard for me to keep up with the chat and know where I can go back, and it darkens things. I can't. It's hard for me to read it and see. And go back and find stuff that I looked at before. It works a little bit different for me. Let me put up my little request button, and any coins that you want me to take a look at, you can put there, and I'll make sure, that way I can make sure I get them on my list. Or anything you definitely want me to read, you can put it there if something I missed and it needs to be repeated. Because, well, that happens, okay? In the meantime, I'm gonna give we're gonna switch our wardrobe up just a little bit. Hold on just a second, folks. Enjoy some of the we're rocking out tonight, so hence the look. That's not it, Sean. Sean, thank you, Sean.
I'm not touching that. I'm not touching that. No, I'm not going to do it. You should do it, Sean. You should do it. Touch it. I'm not touching it, babe. Stop it. It doesn't have a disease. You can touch it. I ain't touching it, babe. Stop this.
And we are back in full Halloween zombie mode right now. And if it gets too late, we might turn into some other creature, probably a gizmo, or maybe the ever famous turkey, the peckerless bald turkey. Seems to be a crowd favorite. I smoked a turkey today. You did. Did you like it? Did it get you there? Yeah. Yeah, we got that. We got that good. I'm just saying. Is he froze or is it just me? I hope it's just you, but I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, electronics have been going... My electronics, I've been having issues. It almost feels like Mercury in retrograde to me, but it swears that it's not. Jackson, please chart Ondo if you can. Ondo. I've got it on my list. Fib on options. I want to fib them. Wall Street has worked with a lot of blockchain companies that are no longer active, but they did pick their bones of the tech first, says Jim. Rep went to 227. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. Really? Well, wait a minute. Did we read? Aren't they trying to do something back to it again? Now that's cool. I mean, if it's true. Because it looked like a poly market. It set up like Poly Market before Poly Market took off and got cool. It was just before its time and stuff. I mean, most of the stuff would be done, updated. I don't know. Might ought to keep that in mind. Now, I hear that Poly Market is going to do an airdrop. They're going to have a token or something. So that's whatever that's going to turn out to be. Great for the people early in it. I don't know about any of us trying to chase it and build a bag of it afterward. Pluggies Angel says, can you look at Peppy, please? I can look at Peppy. Invisible performance chartist. Yes. Only for a minute. Can you look at Popcat too? Oh, is it still alive? Oh man, do I... You know, I really got to go back over and check my spot margin bags over there. I'm more like they were all small bags, so some of the small bags get away from me. I'm more focused on trying to maintain those bigger ones, right? And take care of them, not them that get crazy obliterated at any sudden drops that we have. Bull Dodger, do you have any Doge, dog? I do. Or I don't think yeah. And then, yeah, I've got some on the wallet, too. It's questionable if it's on spot margin, but if it's in my wallet, yeah, I've still got a little bit. Hey, dog, can you look at Squid? I've seen that. SQD. Jim says, I read up on the Canton network. Wall Street is cooking things behind the scenes to disrupt players in the current markets. I believe that. They said the Canton network. That might be a nice source of alpha. Thank you, Jeff. Because I've got a lot to get familiar with over there. I've got an E-Trade account and I've got an iTrust account. iTrust account is mostly crypto, mostly Bitcoin over there, and got some gold. You can buy, as I think it's Kitco Gold there too, gold and silver. That's the best. That's one of the best performers I've got. It's that going over there, and E-Trade's doing all right, hanging in there. MicroStrategies is kind of sucking ever since they did whatever they did with all their other little derivative stuff they got going on. It just looks like what DeFi did, and it's just a way to make money, kind of scatter and get obfuscated. I can't say the word. Obfuscated. That's not it either. Pretend it is. Pretend it is. He said it perfectly. Perfectly, he said it. Ah! Some zombie juice to try to get the things going. Tonight's stream is brought to you by our sponsor, our generic sponsor, some good ass coffee. Good ass coffee. That's just what you need to keep you up all night and get your sleep schedule just totally obliterated. We've been pushing it really heavy over here on X, and proud to. Hey, if you're not following on X, that would help out a lot too. I've been posting some little clips here, and that's the music, mostly music. Trying to get some little traction here on the channel and get it over here on X, and got our little intro thing here for Halloween. And a few little funny stuff because this Grok AI stuff is kind of cool, and then some of the stuff that you guys post over into the Telegram lounges over here. But these little funny commercials, man, they're kind of awesome. I'm not as good at it as some of the, like Board PC guy, because of some of the cool stuff. But we do have some stuff going on over here. I like that one. That's kind of cool. All right, so, and also, here we are streaming the music. Pretty much 24/7 right now, trying that out, see what we can do with this idea. Over here on pump.fun, because you have to create a coin to stream over here, we created the dog token, or the road token, or road dog. Market cap is 8.6 thousand, and we got, after the initial little flush out that they had there at the beginning, whenever you do have a whatever, the pumpers and the dumpers. And we got some nice healthy prize action here. We're making a little channel there. Gaining some steady traction and just trying to get the name out there. And remember, how this works for me is that the creator rewards allows me to cash those in and then I buy the more tokens. So the transactions are how, with the trading of this coin, is what generates the creator rewards. And I'm going to be putting them suckers back in and keep doing it until we get to Raydium. And all we need is a bonding curve of 100%, and we're somewhere right around 29, almost 30% again on our bonding curve there. Oh, this number is going up because the price of Solana is going up. Now it's 80,000 to graduate. So we got to get an $80,000 market cap to graduate. And then we go to the Degens, Raydium, and we're available for a bigger market of people, easier to find. All right, so I guess I'm done chilling unless you want me to talk about, Do we still have it? We still have it? I don't have it. I don't see it. Sean, you lost my ad. How are we going to generate revenue from people in Dubai if we don't have the footsie fan ad? All right, my last chill, I promise. Love you people in Dubai. Thank you for your support. If you would like to join a very private group. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta, this is not the sexy face. We gotta get the sexy face. Hold on, I'm sorry. My bad. If you'd like to join an exclusive private group where you can view Bitcoin price predictive charts, where the price targets and the entries are identified by a beautiful and very toe-jammy, jaggedy toenail pair of feet pointing to those price targets and entry levels, well, this group is for you. Wow. You little feet freak, come on, get it. Only $24.99, still on its Christmas sale from last year. It will not go past this Christmas, I promise. We're going to bump it up to $5,500 a month. Join now before it's too late. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're done. No wonder the stream lasts too long. It's already 38 minutes in and we hadn't looked at the coin. What kind of crypto show is this? This hadn't done anything with crypto. I'm subscribing to my own channel. I'm looking over here at Total 3 though. This is our altcoins, and they're pumping us up over this weekend, so it's another one of them. We're seeing that little shift now where they used to like to dump us on Sundays and everything. Now they kind of like to dump us around Wednesday or something and get us all scared. And they're still on the. I thought they might change it up a little this week, but it looks like they're still trying to entice us in on them Fridays. And however that goes, I mean, it worked pretty good last Friday. It went all the way up until Monday, and then that's when they dumped us down. And then they surprised us again with Tuesday. Always recovery, and then they dumped us hard on Wednesday. I would say we're probably They say, "Oh, they're dumb enough to fall for it again, man. Let's get them out again, dude. Yeah, they're falling for it right now." All right, so yeah, as long as we're taking profits up here on our altcoins, because they take us just a little higher. They want to get us hooked, baby. The first one's for free. The second one you got to pay for. It's a little higher price up here if you don't take your profits and you start buying in. Oh snap! Oh, we got you again. I'm just saying. Meanwhile, Bitcoin dominance over here. Can't forget about Bitcoin dominance. Behind all the dancing people, we could zoom in and everything, but just trust me, it just keeps leveling out and going higher. And as long as it keeps doing that, that means the sweet coin to be in is really Bitcoin over everything else, which is what the Bitcoin maxis have said all along. At this point in the game, I got to say, hey man, I think you were totally right on here. If I were to look at my little paper trading account over here, I could actually prove that point. It's not hooked up right now. Well, that sucks. Oh, well, wow, here we are. All the Bitcoin plays, they're up really well. This is a $100,000 account that is, even now with all these, look, on this altcoin, I'm down $2 million. $2 million. Paper money, thank God. I'd be freaking out if it's real. $2 million. Fat finger, this trade, this one, just let it ride. Yeah, that's some smart thinking right there. Woohoo! Yeah, DJing all the way to negative $2 million. If it wasn't for all my Bitcoin up here, I would be in the negative. But no, I still got $2 million in profit. This is a $100,000 account, paper account. Buying Bitcoin along the way, focusing on Bitcoin. I'm just saying. There's your lesson for this cycle. And probably every damn cycle afterward. I gotta stop jonesing on these altcoins so much. I'm just saying. I gotta say it. It's true. We can play with them, but the majority of your account needs to be in Bitcoin. If it ain't, you playing the game wrong. You playing the game wrong. I'm calling it out as it is. Ladies and gentlemen, this techie needs to chill out. The coffee is kicking in, and I gotta come back to the chat. Justin Makasek says, hey, what's going on? Just got here. Glad to have you here. That means you probably got here about 10 minutes ago because I'm terrible with this social media stuff. Jim Danger says, thank you for the super chat, by the way, Jim. Put that like.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
He likes it when like buttons get hit. I just hit the one over here, and then here comes Elvis. Jim says, I'd like to request ICP spot higher time frame. Spot on higher time frames. ICP. And no NOV. Stock monthly. We can do that. Get right to that. Chris Klein says it's been a hot second since you shielded this dog. Are you talking about the road coin? Oh, I think we shielded it. We shielded it. I'm not trying to show hard. It's like if somebody wants to be part of the committee and give it a try. If it goes to Raydium, I think it's a good opportunity. We've seen examples of Justin X when he shows up. He got into Clash, that was George's coin, very early when it was under I think about $50,000 market cap. Imagine what it'd be like you go into the $50,000 market cap. These are the holders. It's a fair launch coin, so there's nobody to dump. It's just got to build up from grassroots here. And this is me. I own 3%, which is like maybe $300 worth. So I mean, oh my gosh, the only people I can dump on us is the person above me, and what they're going to take it by $400. Oh no! So you can see all the holders over here, and the liquidity pool has all of it. So it's totally fair launch, and I like that. So that's the only reason I decided agree to do this, and you have to stream over here. Not like I want to find a way to get green coin. That's actually the one. The last I didn't even want to do that, but it's a way to earn revenue for the stream and pay for all the damn things I gotta pay subscriptions for to keep this channel running while these tokens are crashing over here. All right, let's get on into it here, and let me come back to the chat, make sure I didn't miss anything else over here. Randy, if I mentioned the crypto many times, it's not showing in your window. I'm lost, Randy. I'm lost. I would try it one more time. I try that way I know I'm looking for something. I feel like I missed part of a conversation there too, so if you mention one more time, I can probably catch on to it. GG, hey dog, can you look at virtual, please? Virtual. Alrighty. Okay, well let's continue here just for a moment. I want to take a look at stablecoin dominance. It's behind my head. I don't know if you can see it right over here. It is trailing down. It lost a trend line, so that's hopeful that it can come down. That means people were selling out of the stablecoins, hopefully going into, well, either Bitcoin or altcoin, one of those. And the S&P, that's this guy over here. I mean, they're doing okay. They're in a rising, tightening formation there, loosely. It's kind of the... they had a nice little double bottom over here, nice little W pattern there, and there is a trackling on. I imagine that it'll look a lot like this right here, and just keep on doing what it's doing. Just do it better. Are you, yeah, we don't need you anymore, do we? This is all local on 4 hours, so I haven't zoomed out, but she just basically on a big ass curve to the upside. If I do zoom out, we can not go to the weekly here. Yeah, this is what it looks like. We're on a big parabolic curve here for S&P 500. So they get ready to turn the money printer on. This little thing's going to go bat crap crazy. And hopefully so will crypto for any remaining survivors that are still here. I'm telling you spot people are on. You're the smart ones. You're the smart ones. Okay, let's come and take a look at, we got Super Chat for ICP. Take a look at this and see what's going on. Come over to the crypto tab. Going to zoom out here a little bit, because it's always good to zoom out, especially if you want to get the real nitty gritty. You lost that trend line. That sucks for you. I'm going to have to zoom out more. Okay. Yeah. Well, I believe we might have something here. We just got to figure out which one, what you are. You're a 7/8 Why would you want to do that? Why would you want to do that? Why would you want to do that? Stop doing that. Oh, snap. Well, let's get some targets down here that could be possibly on the juicy table. Oh, one of them we already at. Okay, that's cool. We're already at one of them. That's cool. I like that. Maybe it'll be generous to us. Maybe it won't kick our butts too much. What is ICP? I think I still got some of this. Oh my god. My account sounds pitiable now that I think about it. It's seen much better days, I got to tell you that. What I don't like about spot margin is watching your position size, or watching your actual collateral size shrink down as your position shrinks down. That part sucks. Trying to keep a nice little balance over there. I will take a different approach next cycle. I've got several different strategies going now, and I'm doing a bigger study kind of over which ones are playing out the best. And so far, the Bitcoin ones have been the top performers there, and the ones that are really holding their value. Everything else is just kind of gradually, slowly went to hell in a handbasket, it feels like. You make gains, and then you find them just dwindle away. You don't take profits enough correctly. You don't have your stop losses set for mega big ass things that they do every time here. All right, so it appears we might be here. Sure taking a long time, Road Dawg. Shut up, Sean. Get out of my head. We got 786 retracement. We came back up to about the 618 area right there. And it appears that we did come down. Now we are at the area that we should be bouncing, that 1272. What we might have here if I'm not mistaken, here is what they would be calling. They usually go lower. You didn't. Well, you did. You technically did right here, didn't you? You did. You went to the 1618. The butterfly harmonic pattern here, and it's a bullish pattern. And so what we're looking at now is for it to catch here, some kind of bottoming pattern over here. This is on the weekly. Come down to the 3-day. So we can zoom right in. Now I got the 272 marked, and she seems to be very respected here. So 1618 was down here, 1272 is right here. And so this pattern should be confirmed, and these are reportedly have a very, very high success rate of being a success rate would make you successful, wouldn't it? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear out all this other stuff that we got, redo it, just kind of align ourselves. New look, zoom out on the daily. Come on, daily. And we're going to go back to this February 2024 high that we had there. Going to go with that one. Not so much the bigger bull market, bull run targets from last cycle just yet, because this one's been struggling. You'd think it's a good project, but man, just hard time getting traction. This one's been beat up ever since it came out. Story is it didn't get a fair play in the beginning with the SPX Alameda Research market makers just tanking it every chance that they got. But our main targets are right here for starters. $8 and $13, and I'm like, wow, man, it's been a minute since we've seen that on ICP, hasn't it? I mean, it's down at what, $3.14 right now at the moment. But harmonic trading, we're kind of seeing that idea for pattern traders. You're out here, you're kind of, depending on how you want to do it, a lot of people will be trying to see a falling wedgie. A nice big falling wedgie that has a, seriously, these do have a 68% chance to break to the upside. That's the only one that I know that has a 68% chance to break to the upside, I will say that. Measured move for this little booger, if we take the Bukowski method and apply my little cheat code, because I hate to do math in my head. Oh snap, that's a 0. I went the wrong way. I'll go here. 62% chance that it will meet his measure move. We speculate where it might bounce from. I'm just going to guess here, but we'll have our measure move ready for when that day doth come. I expect that it doth come, and when you zoom out, you see that we're just in a common bottoming formation, right? The common double bottom, rounded bottom thingy we're going over here with the harmonic butt crack. So it's got a chance. We're in, if we're doing the rounded bottom, we're in the squeeze phase, and then, oh my God, how far, man, how, you seriously, you can't go 2020. I'm looking at the timeline here. I'm like, man, you got to pick this thing up. Because we're looking for a squeeze phase where things squeeze in. So I think we got that going here with our falling wedge. And then we get the expansion phase, right? And that's the fun phase. And that's where we start an open and broadening type pattern over here. A bearish megaphone that gets really fun, can get us back up to these bigger areas. But right now, I think we're going to be very fortunate to see these prices out of it if we get that at all, man. It's getting late in the season, man. This thing's got to start doing something. Unless my little psychic chick that I used to watch, I haven't seen her in a while. I don't think she does anything. Unless Goddess Creative is correct in what she predicted 2 years ago, that 2026 is going to be a pretty wild year and have a lot of extended plays in it. And that's what she saw a long time ago, and it's like, how could that happen? You can see how everything's been pushed back and delayed from the end of the last administration, tanking everything, and now Biden and Trump getting things going, trying to reorder stuff, and it's just kicking in, just starting to kick in late 2025 and 2026. Now we can see how that could kind of play out. It's kind of weird. So ICP, that's kind of what I'm seeing here on the bigger time frames. Coming down to the daily, see what we got. Let's look at our moving averages for a chance here. They're in reverse. Well, not in reverse order. We still got Lucy above 800. That's good. That's good. It means we can shoot up higher than that. So that might get us closer, maybe the $12, $13, $8. But definitely gives us a little bit more hope that we can actually see around $8 out of this guy. Well, we got that going for us, but it's got a lot of stuff to regather. It has not yet, but it is currently trying to reclaim that 9 moving average. And my motto is, you reclaim that 9, you're fine. And maybe we can get a quicker move up and get rid of this little gappy gap area we got here. That little big flush down. We can get away from this. They drug this all the way down to $1.20, man. ICP. All right, let's take a look at, we got a stock request there for NOV. I'm going to change the music now, if you don't mind. I think. We'll try a little mix here. Not everybody is a hard rock fan there. So don't want the novelty roll up. But speaking of novelty, all right, so this is Novo, I guess, is what we're looking for. Novo Nordisk. I'm going to go with this. I'm going to just go with the NYS. Oh, they won't let me, though. If I click that, they won't let me, will they? Oh, they will. Okay, cool. So I think I want to take a look at this on the monthly. Oh, nice. So it looks like it did its little 5-wave and did an ABC correction, getting ready to come down. Harmonics, looks like we got a type 2 return here for something, but what pattern is that? Not sure if I can see that. I think we got a 113 from this little guy. Yep, sure did. Not perfect, but close enough. Could be some operator error going on there. Who knows? On repeat, I'm the shepherd of the trend. The market's heartbeat, crypto moves slick, jazzed up. Let me color code that. Drums hit hard, leaving doubt a race. Road Dawg got the sauce, yeah, the method is free, but where the gratitude at? Support a OG. Love your boy. Record scratch in the mix, the vibe deploys. Sweet. I like that. That's cool. Negative 2.27, giving us some harmonic confluence there. A different pull. So we lost this little guy, and that kind of sucks, but that'll help us kind of see which one of these fibs would be the best ones to hit about what time frame. Also, don't want to forget about this possible trend line that's been broken there. So we're going to take it from this one now. That'll be our new little point of interest. Oh, snap, you moved that. And drag it right down here. Put it layer right above there. So our line of resistance here we need to break out of. She might be coming back down here for a little bit of a double tap. We might be able to find this a little cheaper. Or she might be working on a breakout now. So either way, it gives us two places to look for a nice little entry. But our main target would be right here at the 382. This is going to be our woulda shoulda. I wish I had bought more of this coin below this price area. That's what I love to commonly call it these days. So anywhere below $25 on this one should be the, man, I wish I bought more of it, because when it does get up here to $56, you're like, oh gosh darn it. They talked about it when it was like $13 and I didn't get any of it. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. That's the woulda, coulda, shoulda zone that we're in currently right now. So we do want to see what happens there. Color you right now. Okay, so what I want to do is definitely for the ones I get super chats for, I want to copy these and put them over into the trade setups. That way it's you know, documented and it can go back to it, not just have to, what did he say on that stream? It's there and we can see how it performs and all that other stuff too. And that's important to do, especially if you're working a system, right? Like the fib system that we're using here. We're going to go ahead and put this our target over here. Now, if we were to kind of angle up and go there, it looks like the quickest that we could go here, respecting price, if we're taking that into consideration, or a good place to look would be, is that true? June 30, 31? Unless we get some quicker spikes up. But I'm just drawing a line there. It's just a subjective projective type of thing. Take it with a grain of salt, but sometimes they can be a good guide. All right, so this is our main target, closest target, coming right up to that area. It looks like in here is where it's going to kind of stumble, so we can at least see 26 to 30, $36 area. That's going to be tested through there. From where we are now to up to there. Shoot, that ain't bad. That's 100%. That's moonbag territory. So if it comes just to confirm this double bottom is trying to make, which it may be, are you? Yeah, you're at 786 retracement, baby. Perfect place to start building the bag, catching that bag. She may be bouncing here. She may not. If she loses, we're coming back to zero for hopefully a double bottom there. But 786 should be where she bounces there, especially with what she's got going on over here. Alrighty, so looks like a pretty good play here. It would be a require patient. We are on the monthly chart. I don't know what this is, what they do, but slow play, but some steady possible gains right there. All right, so this is, I'm going to take a picture of this. So anywhere through here, I think is a good buy zone. The actual fib, the real numbers are over here. They're easier to read, and they'll show up on the charts there too. I guess I'm just going to zoom in to this to make it a little bit easier to see, but that's pretty cool. And I guess we can get rid of our fibs. All right, so take a picture of this one. Come over to the trade set. Telegram. There you are. And we're, nope, not the lounge. We want to go to the chart room. We want to go to the trade setups. And we're going to put this over here. This is NOV. Stock. From J. I think I spelled it right. Did I get that right? I think I got it right. All right. So we got a reference there. Monthly. Got to put monthly in here. All right, so if I need to remember to add something, I'll do that over there. So it's stock, and what was the name of it? I guess. Man, every time, why do you keep taking my things off? I'm trying to keep these watermarks on here, but. Noving Incorporated is all it tells me there. All right, I'll go ahead and we'll post that over there. Let me go back to ICP. We'll get a copy of that too. Oh crap! Where do we have that? Binance. Road Dawg, get it. Road Dawg. Road Dawg, is you with it? Crypto dreams, liquid screens, buy high, sell low. Nah, that ain't the code. Gotta flip the script, gotta load. Road to riches, ain't no glitch. It says ICP. I've got it on the 3-day. I guess we can go to a daily chart here. We'll put this little guy over here somewhere. What was this? What was that? Oh, because we were projecting. Oh, that's what. Yeah, we were projecting. Oh. Road Dawg Crypto, yeah, we on the rise. Road Dawg Crypto, yeah, we on the rise. $1 million dream, see it in my eyes. Okay, this is ICP. Oh, no, snap. Trading like a boss, watch the bag of crew. Pump.fun, yeah, we in a zone. Buy that road, claim the crypto throne. Shout out, see you, support your boy. Roll that bag, turn that coin to joy. Buy some rolls today, don't delay. $1 million cap, we on Alright, so we put those over there. Alright, let me take a look at a few other requests that we have here real quick. Somebody requested Ondo. What do you want to take a look at? Coinbase. Bybit's got the futures. Let's try there. No. Try Binance. Here, okay, we looked at it before here. Nothing new on the charts as far as price history. Nothing extra that I can work with. That's the main one we lost there. Look, a cup and handle to the upside. Not. All right, so. Did you meet yours? You did. You can't get the other ones, dude. I'm just saying. So, this thing topped out what, about 150 there, then it went up about to the negative 0.5 area right there. He did that. Okay, hopefully that completes this guy. That one was nasty. That was nasty, but it should be bullish from here. That deep. Not a deep one. Alright, so what we need to do now is get our Fibonacci's. Low to get our Fibonacci from high to low wicks. We do the same thing we always do. Identify that little sweet, I should have bought more here zone right there. And I don't know what that one was coming from, but probably something smaller. We'll get rid of you. On the daily, this little guy right here, we're going to move him the previous 618 from something else and see how it kind of overlaps with what we got now, which is a 382 for our bigger idea. And that is going to be our snap. Hate it when that happens. Stop it. So about this 95 cent area is where we need to keep our focus on. And I don't know if we'll test 68 cents again. We might. Anything can happen in this market. Hopefully we won't go below it. Be some possible gains from where we are now, about 70 something cents up to there, about 30% gains to that first target. Next target area we have would be over here. Looks like we had that before too on something else. So we're getting some confluence harmonically here with our fibs. Even from whatever we looked at before, if we're trying to look at an inverted head and shoulder, which did not play out right there, right? Look, inverted shoulder, head and shoulder, and that's fine. That's legit to look for. It's just that you got to know that it invalidates over here. Instead of, you know, and then you're trying to look, oh, look, another inverted head and shoulder. Oh, no. Yeah. it all invalidated right here at 85 cents. Along with everything else that crashed in this dang market. So shady trend line we got there, but that's all we got to work with right now. I suppose that we could try to, would rather do it this way, to try to get one here, but you know, I got one touch, two touch. It's a little suspect, but we'll watch it. But that's our line in the sand anyway, to set stop losses below and all that kind of good stuff. There's some angles on the candle bodies. I see the angles. I like angles. Angles importance. Okay, that gives me some more credence on that. So I'm going to leave this. Let's move them again. I'm going to leave that there. Probably draw a green line or something under it. Encourage some support here. That's what I'm going to do. A big fat green line. That lets you know that this is the grass, this is the ground, this is the sky. You need to go toward the little purple 120, man. Go to 120, Ondo. Quit sucking over here at 73 cents. Meanwhile, turning from Ondo, we're going to go over to Pepe. Pepe. We could look at all these on smaller time frames too, man, but as you can see, they're barely even moving on the daily. And if we're going to really make any moves on these coins, the daily is going to give us the best alpha anyway. Now, I like channel ideas personally. That's what I get when I apply them to where we got wicks and candle body touches, and it lines up fairly decent. A little bit of a margin of error there, but a lot of people would be trying to go with this idea, which is also valid. The old falling wedgie. Meanwhile, your harmonic traders would be looking at something a little bit different here. Maybe looking at this guy. We come to the 113 down here. The 113 with the wick, and we're supporting the 886 of this bigger pull. So that tells me that we're at bottom territory, deep bottom territory. Fulfilled his mission down here, and this part should stick as a backup plan. Meanwhile, our take profits would be from swing high to swing low, and our first one's coming up. Very nice little area right here. Oh, this one's working. This one's working beautiful. This is by the book. This is coming out textbook. So these are our two intermediary targets, with the juicy ones being right up here at the seat area, somewhere around 0.00014. But we'll have to take that in stride. We'll keep that and the upper level targets monitored, right? But I mean, we could be looking as high as coming right up here, right? Another method. Take this and put it there. You see how that works? You see how that works? But you knew before that, because it's mathematical with the Fibonacci. It just makes it visual. That's two ways to get your bigger measure moved, your hopium target right there. For Pepe, that's our wishful hopium target, and that's a good place to sell. Now from here to our first target, 16%. Second target at 1157. Okay, let me try to clarify. We got a bunch of zeros and 729 right now. In fact, there are 5 zeros before that decimal, making this a very, very cheap price for this coin. Next target, okay, we mentioned was at those zeros and 877. That's our 18% gain. Not bad. It's not great. I mean, for crypto, it's not great. But for stock market, that's like, awesome, dude. Yeah, we made bank. And coming up here, 1157, that's 60% gains. And losing the zero. But the sweet spot for if things start turning around and we start getting rambunctious, we're starting to look, oh man, we're going to the millions when we complete this double bottom pattern. And we come up here to a decimal, 4 zeros and 1810. And we've been here before. We've been here before this year. This is just to confirm our double bottom, and then we got bigger targets to go with. But that's 140% gains. Now, once we confirm that little guy, you project ahead a little bit, and you just double up from here. You're competing a little box, a little pattern. That's your neckline, and then we start coming back up closer to the bigger highs that we were all-time highs or highs we were at in December in that area. All right, so that's the little projecting and forecasting for possibilities that could be playing out proportionately, and price moves in proportion manners. Kind of interesting. So Pepe, the bigger time frame swing trade. We'll post this one over here too. We'll take this one and copy that image, put it over here. These are daily charts. We're just kind of zooming out now, looking at the big picture. Pepe. Alright, so got that little idea. And we'll take a look at SQD. That was a request, I guess, here on Binance. Well, we looked at this before on the daily. Got a measure move over here from the cup and handle to the upside, if that's what it's trying to do. I don't usually. I'm not a much of a cup and handle caller. I won't see why I would have thought that was a cup and handle. Were we just playing that as an idea? Oh, I see. It was over here. Okay, now, I would probably look at that as an idea. That is now invalidated. That was a lengthy invalidation right there. So all that is that has been totally invalidated for a while. Meanwhile, we got this ugliness going on over here. And you're at the 618 and you lost it. Well, next target I'm going to be looking for is right here. For SQD. We need to look for any signs of bottom pattern. Quite honestly, there's another level below that I honestly do think that it might go to, but let's keep our fingers crossed that it won't. In the meantime, there's some ideas of support areas right through here that we're holding right now, so that's kind of cool. See if we can maintain that. Looks like it came down just a little bit. It might get a little slant there. We got a touch, a wick, and then a body here on the 4 hour. That's off. That's pointing us right down where we were looking for, 786. So to me, it looks like Squid might be pushing down for some reason or another. Especially you got this bearish cross going on here, the 50 over the 200. I see it's pushing down, possibly down, well, to that 11 cent area there. That's about another 15% drop out of this little guy. Look for a little confluence here. That's not what I'm looking for. Swing low to swing hard. Tell me where I need to buy. And my little area's through here too. Gosh darn it! Please don't come down here. I'm going to put 0.088 on the table. Hope it does not. It would suck, but it's on the table for this one. This looks like a big possible butt crack. Just trying to make a right butt cheek over here, and hopefully it's going to be a higher one, right? You don't want it to be a lower one. I'm just saying. What is this coin? I've got a little bit of it because at one point I guess I played that cup and handle and forgot about it. I do remember taking some out though. Subsquid. Market cap has earned 23 million, thereabouts. Lots of places that you are. What do you do? Unlock schedule here. Still in full force. What are your tokenomics? 1.3 maximum supply. Circulating supply is 900, so a lot of this is... We've already had this much unlocked, and clearly they've been selling like the Degens, or we wouldn't be down at the levels that we're at right now. So do they have conviction on this or not? Apparently not. Resolve AI acquires Subsquid, building the data and payments backbone for the AI economy. Oh, that's a nice little thing that they put that up there. Acquisition unites blockchain data science, decentralized data lakes, not leaks, lakes, and digital asset payment rails into a single intelligent commerce infrastructure. Sounds good. Resolve AI acquires Subsquid, a leading decentralized data infrastructure platform powering Web3 AI innovation. Data layer, Subsquid's decentralized data lake and query engine make blockchain data instantly searchable and usable for AI systems. A payment layer with SmartPay's digital asset checkout rails. Resolve now connects to data, intelligence, and payment pillars of AI commerce. Sounds good. Token rebrand. The SQD utility token will be rebranded in due course. Currently trades as SQD. Utility token. Did you have utility? Treasury strategy. Resolve intends to acquire SQD tokens equivalent to at least 1% of annual revenues, aligning long-term participation with ecosystem growth. So they're going to be buying back their tokens, but how important is your token to your ecosystem? It says utility. That looks interesting. Honestly, I thought I was going to walk into a meme going. So that looks like a more something to look at. They've been acquired. I don't know. I mean, that's the kind of stuff that we need to look at, but we need to make sure it's not just something that's just coming onto the hype, that they actually got something real. But that's real projects. The vaporware part of our stuff is dwindling. It's vaporizing away, if you haven't noticed. Because with all the tokens out here, well, the stronger are going to survive, and the stronger are going to have a use case. That's where real money will be wanting to go in digital assets, because they don't want to see what's happened to us over these past cycles, flushes out on all these other stuff, getting in the tokens that then turn out and flub off, turn the ones that were just hype, more talk than actual substance. The ones that don't build in the bear market aren't consistently building and adding. The ones that just wait till the bull market gets on, then they come in and say, "Oh, yeah, let's go in and let's make some tweaks and get some hype," and they don't really care about the project, just constantly build on it. Those are the things we need to keep in mind for the investor mindset. Now, playing the short term and being a little degen and take advantage of meme pumps or whatever, that's a different arena right there. Just know, but you do need, a good long-term outlook too, relative to the crypto markets and cycles, right? I don't think altcoins are going to get rid of the 4-year cycle. Don't know what the altcoins are how they're going to react to Bitcoin maturing and holding its weight a little bit more. But more than likely, the altcoin bear markets might be a little bit more brutal than what they've been before. I think we're getting a taste of it now. Hard to believe they can go down another 90%, but they can. Did we look at Popcat? Well, that's an invalid symbol right there. Is that fat finger error? This is spot. And we've looked at this before. Somewhere over here, I guess. Looks like our 786 target hit and did not hold. Well, you came down and 113'd us. Okay, it should be trying to do something. Had a measure move. That one's gone. Measure move target doesn't count anymore. Neither. I guess nothing else does. We got a new low. We got a new low with that wick, so we got to take that into account. All right, so our new woulda, coulda, shoulda bought more happens to be under 53 cents. That's not bad. We like that idea. That's a juicy idea. Look, all you got to do is zoom out and get your targets like that. Can it be that easy? It is, seriously, gosh darn it, that easy. Fibonacci tells you where all the areas are. It knows. So I don't know how it knows, but it knows. You can pull it and it will figure out if it's a good fit. It will figure it out. And this little area says, man, that little place where we had a headache at these 2 times and couldn't get past it and all that, boom, that's the place to shoot for. The next target is right up here at the 618. And that's right here where we did something like a head and shoulders pattern and lost it. So it's a good place to bump ahead because we lost our head. Now we're going to bump back into it or something. I don't know how to say it. Our other target area happens to be up here, but we'll take that in stride, right? We got some serious reactions we got to deal with at these places because there's going to be some bots programmed to take profits there. There's going to be some traders that have a trading strategy to take profits in that area. Whether it's this one or which more than likely probably a lot of them do, and some other ideas, right? Looking at a nice little falling wedge kind of idea, or like I'd like to see a big double bottom play out. However you want to look at it, you are correct, sir. There are many ways that you can, many patterns that you can see here. But the best ones are the ones that you can zoom out and kind of take in. I mean, and technically, we kind of got this little guy, but this is where the most of our touches are, so we would be playing that falling wedge. 68% chance they do break the upside. That is an accurate statistic, according to Thomas Bukowski, who came up with that statistic. I will tell you where to find your resources so that you can verify them and know that I'm not full of crap when I'm trying to tell you something. Or if I misquote something, you can say, Road Dawg, you suck. That's not it. Thomas Bukowski says this. Get nerdy and get back into your studies. And I'm cool with that. Keep me on my toes. Popcat. Can we get back up there to 53 cents? Sounds like a hope and a dream, but that's about 260-something% gains. If so, for this little meme coin called Popcat that nobody loves right at the moment. But when nobody loves it is when the real people step in and they get the best out of it. Popcatio. Why would you say Popcatio? So I'm here to there. I'm going to put this here. That's pretty good. And that's just for the bigger things, right? You still got the same situation right here, man. For smaller term time frames, 28 cents, and then also right here. We can look at the 0.5. That's going to be an area that we need to monitor and a good place to take profits too. But for the general gains kind of strategy, I mean, these are just the 780 and 75% gain areas right there. Can't bitch too much about that. Alrighty, so our first target, technically 28 cents. Next target, 43 cents, then 53 for the nice juicy one. And really, the nice juicy one is right up here at 83. And your mileage may vary, depends on how you navigate the price action up that way. That's where the trading part comes in your trade management and all that stuff, which is been hard to do, but if we are bottoming out and the trend starts changing, it should get a lot easier for a little while, and we're due that to happen. Just doesn't seem like it's coming soon enough, does it? That was Popcat on the daily. Swing a trade, swing a tardy, swing a trade. Targets. Oh man, I forgot I got a timer over here, and I've been going for about an hour and 30 minutes. All right, swing trade targets right there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me come back and take a look at Bitcoin real quick. How's you doing over here, Bitcoin? Are you still hanging tight? That looks tired. You're rolling over here at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, C. You coming back down? You break trend line again if you do. Are they going to be nice to us this weekend or not? Let's do a poll real quick if you don't mind. See what you guys think. There's no right or wrong answer here, folks. There's no right or wrong answer here, but let's see what the general consensus is. Will they pump us or dump us this weekend? I mean, we had some favorable news with the CPI, what I understand. And that some are claiming that our interest rates are actually, those numbers are off. They're actually lower, something like 2.25%, the target, like they've already reached it. I guess we should add another option, which is they can do both, but I'm leaning more toward, the weekend, going into Sunday, what they're going to do to us. Because it's the perfect time for them to play with our emotions again. I think our big dump was on a Friday anyway, too, right? I can't remember. Everything's getting... Stop doing that. Everything's getting... It's all running together. October is becoming one big blur. All right, so we put a poll up. Let me come back to the chat here. Institutions love to short, don't they, though? That's what they kept doing with GameStop and all that, and that's where we got them bucking up against GameStop, because they just come in, find a company, and just short the hell out of it. And keep shorting it, just running down. Like they're just trying to kill your company. I mean, if you're trying to actually build a company. Love shorting micro strategies too, I think. Disappointed micro strategies at the moment. AI therapy. Randy says, by the way, I've been spreading the word for Gator Squatch and for Road Coin. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. It's hard to get traction. Might need links to the coins to share the links. I think over at the X account, that's an easy way to find them, or also just going over here to pump.fun, type in Road Dawg, and then you can go over here and share there, or get the coin address. If you get the coin address, I think. I mean, I know we show up on Deck Screener if you type the address in. So you can chart it and probably buy and sell over here too. You can buy and sell in your wallet. You don't have to do it just exclusively on pump.fun. As long as you got the contract address, you can make a transaction. They go through aggregates or something, you know, Jupiter and some other places like that. The Phantom wallet, it works over there. It's holding. It's doing good. I'm glad we got all this stuff out, and now we got some steady price action. And it's slow, but people come, and it looks like, oh, look at some people buying. People buying since we started streaming. Okay, that's cool. Thank you very much. I'm gonna give you guys. I don't know who you are. Give you guys a shout out. That was like an hour ago. We had a couple little buys there. Little by little, number go up. Cause I ain't selling. You can track me and see it shows over here on Pump, all my buys and sells and all that. It keeps track of all that. And the wallet's connected, like my other two accounts where I've nibbled a little bit, not very much. This is the main wallet right here. And you click on it, you can follow it and see all the other stuff too. Fair launch. We're just. Now, I think we might have something here on Bitcoin. We got a little small channel that we're in right there, which is probably the mid channel or somewhere along the, probably not the mid's the bottom third section of this possible bigger channel we're on. Hopefully it can, if we're lucky, maybe it will count. Maybe we can count this as our 1 and 2, 3, 4. That would be wishful thinking, but could happen. This is wild prize action here. And I don't like it so much. And also do remember when you do zoom out, and we're going to invite Elliot back again and get his take, but Elliot's also thinking we did our 5-wave structure up here for Bitcoin and could be working on ABC correction. After the ABC correction is done, then we start going for the fun part of the move. It just sucks that it's not today, right? So keep that idea. That's what Elliot says, and that's why he's not invited to Thanksgiving dinner this year. Just putting it out there. Now you know, Elliot. Secret's out. I'm sorry. Yeah, I need no turkey again. That's another reason. Turkey lovers. Anyway. So we've been deviating. We're still in a nice parabolic move here for Bitcoin, and we still so far have got the daily 200 moving average. So we got those things on our side here. All right. So Elliot's got his opinion, and you know I've got bigger opinions. There are ideas that are pointing to 100,000, but we don't have our confirmations yet. What we do have is a few confirmations that we're trying to recover, and if we do get back into this trend line, money printer go burr, then this bearish pattern just has played out, and we can start trying maybe to do something else. Maybe the other idea I've got, maybe this was enough. You can make that argument here with my strategy, because that comes perfectly to my 272. I can say that this is completed. It doesn't have to be the one that takes us down to 100,000, right? So there's another idea that I'm looking at, and as long as we can get past this 0.5 Fibonacci area right here, we break it back up against this trend line, and we can reclaim this 117. We can flip Bullishio. Or I can. That's the main test line. I'm gonna make you big. Make you big. That I'm gonna just go a horizontal line. We got to get past this. That's our target level. Must reclaim. All right, so we're 117.5-ish. Let's just go ahead and round it up. Make him work for it a little bit. Been punished enough anyway. Make him work for it. Oh my God, look how horrible this chart looks with so many lines and crap. Can't even see what we're doing over here. So we don't really need all this stuff. I don't want to leave it on there just for poops and giggles as we track this channel idea. It's a lame channel idea. From looking at this point, when you zoom out, it's like, well, maybe it'll hold. Maybe there's something there. It works on the small ones, but the bigger ones really have. But the bigger ones have got a good setup with the Ichimoku Cloud that we could be looking at something good here. Okay, we got that going for us. I've already got this trend line there. At worst, it's telling me that if we do fall down, look for some support about 109, and we can bounce up from there. So far, on the 4 hour, we're still above the non-moving average, so we're good. We got the 200 up here above the 800 and 300. That's bullish. We're below the 600, but we can deal with that. We can work with that. And there's good evidence to support that they might be trying to push us up this weekend. So don't be surprised they may try to. I don't know if it's going to hold though. We don't have a good history of holding too well as we go into Mondays or Tuesdays whenever they decide to freak things out on the market, right? But it does look like we can go there. Let me come over out here a super chat.
Alert. Make it rain.
And let me make sure. Let's check our pool out. So will they pump us or dump us this weekend? Or will you know that I didn't phrase my question right, did I? That's dumb. You couldn't answer. That was wrong. Yes. All right. Yeah, that's my bad. That was a kind of there was no way to get a solid answer on that. I didn't phrase it right. Pimp it up, pimp it up, pimp it up. Let's come down. We got Gators Watch says friend.tech coin for Randy. Friend.tech. Oh, is that the one? Did I miss that one earlier? Is that the one that I was having trouble seeing? Never heard of that. Friend.tech. Okay, I see it down here. Gate.io has it. Let's zoom out. Oh, snap. That's a lot of... When it goes up, people are selling quick. I'm going to guess that this one has a lot of tokens, but not too many if it's at 14 cents. Rounding, but still kind of a hockey stick. Let's take a look at it and figure out what it is. Sounds like a social media type play. 0.03, $3 million market cap, very low. Infinity maximum supply. Total supply is 94 million. Circling supply is 94. All-time high was $3.26 a year ago, so I see the enticement to be in it, especially at a juicy price of 3 cents. 100x, hell yeah, that's what we all want. It's on base. There's something else going for it. Let's see what it looks like on the website. Set your data on chain. The friend.tech front end has been updated to allow users to write key and club data. We're going to the club. We're going to the club. You can now add Discord, Telegram, and X links to your own key and update club info when you become the... What the hell? When you become president. The president. You mean Trump can do this and we can't? Oh, no. You can claim the president role for a club on chain if you have more keys than current president. I think... Go to site. Maybe you... Yeah, we should start... You didn't... I think you should tell me what you are first. The Friend Tech website is a front end unifying the following contracts: keys, clubs, friend, bunny swap, rabbit router. Okay, this sounds very niche. Very niche. All data is stored on chain. Maybe it's kind of a cool thing, but it's very nerdy. Meaning, I don't know if a lot of people would... I mean, it may take it a while to get some traction here. Yeah, settings. Okay, I don't know. Okay, well, that was a wild rabbit hole trip thing to go. That looks interesting. I don't know. Small market cap, nice play, but you can see people sell very quick. What does the token do? I think that's the question you should ask. It's on base. Or there's no gas fees. So what does the token do? Or very minimal gas fees. Coinbase found a way to cheat Ethereum out of gas fees. That's crazy, but they did it. They found a way to put clever little vampire suckers they are at Coinbase, I gotta say. They're good at extracting money from about any damn thing. Well, if you have a way to set limit orders, that's going to be the best way to make sure that you get paid in this, and it could be handsome. It would be very, yeah, I see the appeal. It's got to get some good percentage, but the only way you can catch that is to have limit order set. So maybe there's an exchange on base or something. There should be a way to set limit orders. Like, we're getting to see a lot more of that. But if you could set limit orders, you'd be guaranteed. I would set them in every freaking one. 382 included. All right. So we got 33 cents, 52 cents, 82 cents, $1.03, and then our main bigger woulda, shoulda, bought zone, if we're that lucky to see that happen. Right over here at 125, 121 area. 120, technically. I believe is what I got. No, 121. So you're throwing big deal. Well, from 15 cents up to just the red line where it gets a lot of traction there. That's 113% gain. So you got a perfect area to moonbag this. I can give you the positive aspect of it. You can moonbag this, take half your capital out, let it come down, and keep doing that. Look how many times. Look how many times you could have doubled your bag over here, and therefore double the money you got invested over here. Now you got one, almost two. You didn't quite do it there. There's two little candles in here, if you can see them. Just lower your standards a little bit. You can actually. Oh snap! Here's a little method. Play the range with the fib. Oh snap! I did it the wrong way. Let's go from high to low. Just go high to low. You can get the 786, 886 areas right there. See how that 786 is getting tested right there? So you can put your little target there. 29 cents. Right in that area. And look at that. That's 100% gain. That's moonbag territory. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times. $100 by $100 worth. Take your $100 out. Now you got $100 worth of coins, which it'll lose some of it. It'll lose half of it. It'll be back worth $50 and it comes back here. But you'll have $100 put back in it, right? Come back up. You got some wash, rinse, and repeat, and you have some opportunities to keep buying $100 or more if you want to scale it up every time it's down here and taking profits up here. And you got a little cash machine. So that's what's going on over here, okay? That's exactly what's going on over here. And they're building the bags and rotating them, and they're actually making money in the process. So playing the bottoms, people look at these things and I wouldn't touch that. I don't like the price action, things like that. But they're making money over here, or they wouldn't be in it. And that's a way to do it. It takes a lot of it's going to take a lot of your attention. Like I said, stop limit orders will be what you need, but you got the setups. I mean, a lot of people will look at this and say, I wouldn't touch that with your pecker. I don't have a pecker, so I don't care to touch it. So anyway, you got the ranges where you can work that strategy, that moonbag strategy, and you can do that. You pull your collateral out, and then you're playing with their money, and you're building that bag with their money. So I got to give you that's a master Degen play right there. Okay? Not everybody would tell you that. But I don't know about this one. But you got the ranges, and you got that. So, gosh, I'd like to see Jason Casper play something like this one. Because, I mean, that should be right up his alley, too. You can get that little tool, this little tool. See how that works. Oh, you suck. I guess we'll come over here. Well, you still suck. Why are you down there? Maybe that won't work as good as the fib. No, that one sucks. Okay, that tool sucks for this. Therefore, the fibs win. All right. I mean, we can draw trend lines and everything else over here. And you see that you're curving up. That's a good sign overall for the overall strength that we're trying to curve back up. So it's even a few higher targets could be in order here, right? And well, let me give those to you. The 113, righty. It's a dance party, ladies and gentlemen, here late night with Road Dawg Crypto. We're going to have to turn on the disco lights. We got the full dancing crew out here to keep you entertained while I sit here and talk stupid fib numbers and draw spaghetti lines all over the chart. Nice above the 50 moving average. Actually, to me, this is looking pretty good. All right, that's actually looking pretty. Yeah, I'm feeling the move to do it. I'm feeling the move to jump in. I don't have a way to do limit orders over there yet. That's the way to play it, though. If you can do some limit orders, else you're going to have to just be on top of this one. Oh, it's the lucky day. Like, oh, I missed it. It already happened an hour ago. They're laundering some money over there. I don't know what they're doing, Helen, but they're definitely recirculating this many, many times. And the more they recirculate it, the more that they're taking profits and building up some. They're doing good. What was I saying? I'm going to post you over on here so that we can document what we talked about tonight. Here are the target levels. As an enticer for anybody that doesn't see the value of this. Well, I got these percentages right there, Helen. Yetham Lord, Yetham Mark. And get these levels. And any variation that you want to take profits in between because you got that range. You got 100%. All right, so this is Friend. Is that the ticker, Friend? Friend.tech, right? That was it. Let's get that information. Was it here? No, it's where do we find it? Oh, here. There's a contract address. I'll put that over there because you have to do it through Base, I'm pretty sure. And so if it is a utility coin, it could be, that's what's increasing the demand and whatever, however, the buy and sell there. But it's got a great spread to do some stuff here. That's what I'm trying to say. It's got a good Degens spread. I'll type it. I didn't say it that way. I lost the chat. All right, so I'll put requested by Randy. You know who you are. Okay. And nice Degen range play. Possible. Especially if using limits orders. Alright, so we'll put that over there. And we'll see how it plays out too. We'll keep trying to monitor that, or at least we can, right? Alright, so I may have to catch up with the chat in the end screen here, but it was for sure my gut pick. I don't think it's one that you want to get and hold, though. I think it's one that you want to play the range. Because you just hold it, you're missing up all the opportunities. You're like, oh, it's up good. Oh, man. Oh, it's up good. Oh, man. Oh, it's got good. But if you can take action on it, I see a good possibility there. JP Morgan now allows institutional clients to use Ethereum as collateral, says Mr. Ethereum, further cementing Ethereum's legacy and place in the new global finance system. Ethereum's got it. We'll probably see some others weasel in and everything, but they've had plans for Ethereum the whole damn time, so all their little evil plans to centralize things are coming into being. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. It's too late for me to continue, so we're going to go to the end screen. I'll try to catch up with you in chat that I missed over there. In the meantime, I will see you tomorrow. Good night, everybody. Thanks for being awesome. We did the gym pig, Gator. Because I think it's the first one I did.
It's a vortex, a cryptic dark ride. Bitcoin's a
Didn't do the gym pick.
rolling with pride.
Could have sworn I did the gym pick.
For those of you out
That's
there
what I
hitting
did.
that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
And I didn't look at virtuals either. I didn't look at virtuals.
Support your boy, show some love, let's go.
I thought I did, but let me make sure. I don't want to miss.
Charts on the wall, candlesticks like Picasso.
Ah, crap, I can't.
Dreams while it's fat like a taco. I'm the fat but not
Ah.
the master. Patterns in my veins, teaching you the ropes while I'm dodging the lanes. Don't pay a dime. Knowledge free like they
I don't know if it will let me scroll all the way back up to the beginning. I'm pretty sure I wrote it down.
Golden ratios, spirals on repeat. I'm the shepherd of the trend. The market's
All right, give me the ticker again, so I'll make sure I'm getting the right one. You didn't. You said you were going to be a well, oh, my bad. Squirrel. All right, what? Let's do it.
Record scratch in the mix. The vibe deploys.
I mean, I need a ticker.
Road Dawg Crypto show.
I could have sworn I wrote that down.
Hitting that like button. Road Dawg Crypto. Got the knowledge flooding. Subscribe. Show love, don't keep fronting. Fibonacci flow. I keep the charts running.
Crypto. No, I did not do it. You are correct. You are correct, sir. I did not. My bad. I'm not going to leave you hanging, though. I won't leave you hanging. All right, so this is Clearpool against Tether.
Why you not hitting that like button? Road Dawg Crypto. Got the knowledge flooding. Subscribe.
That's a big wick.
Love, don't keep fronting. Fibonacci flow. I keep the charts running.
We got one of these.
My ledger in flames.
That need to hold.
Chambers and rewriting the game. Wallets popping, my coins ain't tame. Defeat jungle, I'm Tarzan untamed. Mining gold, no picks, no veins. Digital drip, no rust, no stains. Charts through the cha-cha games, insane. While the doubters stay salty, stuck in their lane.
Pump.fun, gotta shout it out. I see you, roll coin, no doubt.
$1 million market cap, let's get it. Broke that back, stack
I wouldn't take that one off the table.
What your boy digging, so stay with it. Buy the dip, take a trip, yeah, we lit it. Market swinging like a jazz act.
So we got some resistance there. We got a wick down here. I want to carry this down to that wick and see what we got, and that lines up pretty good. All right, so we need to get back into this trend line idea. So we can dial it in a little bit better there. So they might be doing a bear trap idea. We got our moving averages are looking good, and I can see an argument where we can come back up to these areas over here and even higher. So at least we got that going on.
Pump.fun, I see you. By the road, coin, support your boy. Woo! $1 million market cap.
If we are doing an expanding broadening pattern, we'll take into consideration this angle here. And it would point us up toward these targets. Most likely this one.
Degens are. Market moves faster than Mario Kart. So trading vibes, no time to nap. On pump.fun, I'm bridging the gap. Millionaire dreams, stacking the green.
So we got a few targets. We can update it as we get price action. For these areas up here, we'll get a better idea of which ones to pick after we see more of what the price action is doing here. Looks like he's trying to do a double bottom here. It's got a broadening pattern here that it's working with locally, pointing us toward this guy. And we got the more serious resistance here. I believe that's a 0.5. Are you 0.5?
That's a
You weren't
bullish gift. Red cross scratch, I'm spinning the drift. Crypto hits harder than a token.
From where we are now, we need to see that we get past this guy here at 15 cents.
Road Dawg chance in the moonlit night. Bag so heavy it's taking flight. Pump.fun where the legends unite. Crypto so sparking electrical light. Boss a road today. Pump.fun, we here to play.
All right, we're currently 9 cents, getting up to the bar that we got to go to at 60% gain, so that's pretty good. That's nothing to sneeze at. Local targets that we can get to, and another target we need to get above, 20 cents. So those would be the two nice local targets to go with. That would let you moonbag it in this area. It's kind of the same thing we were talking about before, but this one's not so much in a repeatable range as much as it is where it can start gaining traction and then start changing trend. But we got to see it get back into this trend line area here and hold it, and then we can get a stronger move. Then we start looking more at the 27 cent area. So this is Clearpool on the daily.
No need for pocket change. Haters in the chat, but they speaking in vain. Road Dawg Crypto, I'm breaking all chains. Better buy you some road coins. Better buy you some. Better buy you some. Better buy you some road coins.
Ticker was what?
Road Dawg Crypto where the cash flow run. Algorithmic hustle, I'm a digital.
I've already forgot.
Staking my claim, feasting at the Diffie feast. Got a ledger full of blessings.
Now, since we're over here, we'll look at the fundamental or the tokenomics. This is C-Pool. That's the name of it, C-Pool. All right, so the deal with it is that it's got $83 million market cap, still a small market cap, 1 billion coins, so it can do some damage. It can go up to $800 million market cap without much problem once money does come into the market, and if it does have a good use case. All-time high for this little guy was $2.55, which is 4 years ago. Yeah, it's been around for a little bit, so we're probably seeing a project that's got more of the older money, crypto-wise, developing this project and everything about it. Decentralized capital markets ecosystem involved institutional borrowers can access unsecured loans directly from the DeFi ecosystem. Clearpool introduces a dynamic interest model driven by market supply and demand. The big boys play pool right there. All-time low was 2 years ago, 0.016, a penny and a half. And she's sitting at 10 cents right now as we speak. It's on Solana too. You can get on Solana and Ethereum. That's kind of cool. So it'd be easy to get on Solana. A lot of people are over on Solana.
Crypto dreams, liquid screens, buy high, sell low. Nah, that ain't the code. Gotta flip the script, gotta load. Road to riches, ain't no glitch. I see you. Pump that fun, where the soul at? Diamond hands, where the goals at?
So in Solana,
Stacking sets. I see you. Oh, yeah. Road Dawg Crypto, yeah, we on the ride.
let's see, daily chart. Swing targets. All right, so we got it right here. There we go.
Yeah, we on the rise. $1 million dream, see it in my eyes. 808s knocking, got the vibe so smooth. Jazz licks slipping, let the horns improve. Soul chins echo while the markets move. Trading like a boss, watch the bag accrue.
All right, let me come over here. It says Gator says, going to do a deep dive for Haven on my live TA. Cool. They got partners with Ripple, Flare Network, Hex, and some other big players. Yeah, I screen. Okay, cool. I don't know what that means, but okay. Thank you, TG. All right. Hey, there's Chad 360. So TG. Virtual. So virtual, let's go down to the 4-hour time frame because I've already charted it here. Virtual is looking pretty gosh darn good. It did a little bear trap, possible breakout. Needs to get above this area at 117 and probably be in the clear. It's got some work to do, but it's doing what it needs to do. Nice triple bottom going on right there. And we will, I'm sure, double check my targets since we got that wick. Make sure we got everything lined up here. Looks like we got to change some things around here a little bit. All right. So it's been a minute since I looked with this. I probably haven't looked at it since we dipped down. So things have changed a little bit now.
Road Dawg Crypto, yeah, we on the rise. Road Dawg Crypto, yeah, we on the rise. $1 million dreams.
And that's what happens with TA. You gotta constantly keep updating things.
Jazz lick slipping, let the horns improve. Soul chains echo while the markets move. Trading like a boss, watch the bag of crew. Pump.fun, yeah, we
Zooming out, it's in a much bigger triangular kind of shape, but this is holding the most touches here. Falling wedge. 68% chance this pattern breaks to the upside, according to legendary trader and analyst Thomas Bukowski, who wrote the book Encyclopedia of Pattern Trading. This was the coulda, woulda, shoulda bought more here area, and we are past that. Approaching our first target right here at about 115. So probably a hiccup here. Hopefully we can get past it. We already had a hiccup there before. We need to get past it and go higher. So it's starting to point more toward this guy for the better target to go with, right? Maybe take a little profit if you need to safeguard yourself. I guess I got to turn the music down. That's why I'm talking here. So maybe take a little profit here just to safeguard yourself in case this want to come down and try to do another bottom structure here. Like if this wasn't enough retest, it can do that, right? And it's not fun because you would be losing. You're up pretty good now. I'd be giving up about 20% there if it happens, right? But clear this area about 115, 116. And then your better target to look for would be over here around this area, 143. Because it's got to get above that or else we are kind of hanging around here for a minute, right? But if we do get past that, then your bigger place where a lot of people will be trying to sell off a little bit quicker will be around 170. You'll probably see a lot of people be taking profits there after being in this mess. And some people will be trying just to get out, just to be done with it because of all this mess. The people that bought over here like, oh my god, I'm almost there, I'm out. You'll get people like that and bots and everything else selling, taking profit at 171. So that's a good one to take some profit and catch it lower. All right, so that's it for virtual, and from here to there, even where we are now with a breakout, you're still looking about 60% gains up there, 38 to this one. But if you did catch it down here about 80 something cents, then yeah, you really got the sweet spot, which is what I would recommend to try to do if we get back into a pattern. If we're looking at it, you'd already be up 16%, have 33 to the first target and 64 to that one, and by the time we got up here, you would have 100%, and you'd be able to moonbag it, take your collateral out. Then you put $100 in down here at the juicy bottoms areas, not even the very bottoms, but just where you got back into the pattern. You take your $100 out here, and then you got a free $100 bag of virtual. And if it comes down, then you can add to it. Then it doesn't, you just try to moonbag it again. Keep taking your profit out every time you get to one of these points. All right, so we'll take this and put this over into the group. I think we are on the 4-hour time frame. Sorry, I missed that one. I had it marked. It was on my. I have a list of coins that I come to the stream to, and sometimes I can get to them, sometimes I can't. It just depends. I mostly want to talk about things that you guys want to talk about, but also it's a trade-off because the things that I see that I could share that might be a benefit don't get to be addressed. So sometimes we get that. It's a fine balancing act, and I've only got so much time, which seems to lately go to 2 hours, and that's too much for a stream. People don't want to watch a 2-hour stream, so it's a conundrum. Try to balance this. So my bad. I try to get all the requests that I can, and especially all the super chats. So I don't want anybody to ever feel slighted. It's hard for me to keep up with the chats too, right? I can't spell virtual. I want to spell vittles. I hope that's right. Is it with an S, virtual? I don't know. Oh, wait, just look over here. That's kind of important to do that. Virtual. Just with an L. All right. 4 hour. And swing trade targets. All right, so there's virtual. If you're just patient, looks like it's trying to make a move. I hope I still got some. I don't know. I don't remember adjusting that bag lately, so I'm thinking it might have been snuck down on me during the drop, and maybe one I missed. I gotta go take a look. I gotta do a second inventory of these. I got too many coin plays open. We'll not do that again. That drop kind of, no, that's a bad. A lot of them caught stop losses. Some of them did not. Virtual was maybe one that got plastered. It went down to 26 cents. And if I didn't even take if I sold half and it still went down there, thinking half would save me, it still could have got me down here with that big drop. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for hanging out. I'm going to the end screen. Sean, take me to the end screen.
Ring it loud.
We already heard this song.
Let's ignite, rockers.
Ooh, yeah. The wild calls. The market's a storm, a rocking battlefield. Chaos reigns supreme, no time to yield. Thrones shake hard, crowns hit the floor, but we struck through the fire, demanding more. Feels the spotlight blazing in our eyes. The season's on stage, reaching for the skies. Coins tumble wild, a circus in the fray. We're the rebel kings, stealing the play. Crown the crypto out, turn the madness to mine. Rock the rebel ray, burning through the night. Crown the crypto out, the season's battle song. Shatter the dark where we
Well, that's interesting.
belong. Oh yeah, I feel the thunder roll, hopes explode, taking control. Crown the crypto out on the fight, we're the rock lords taking flight. Oh yeah. The big players crash, a dramatic flare. Jumps in like fireworks, filling the air. Lost in the raw, but we laugh at the game. Turning setbacks to glory, rising from the flame. The spotlight shifts, so rallies on the rise. The season's our anthem, dancing through the skies. With riffs blazing loud, we claim our throne. Crypto's our empire, etched in stone. Crown the crypto out, turn the madness to might. Rock the rebel reign, burning through the night. Crown the crypto out, the season's battle song. Shatter the dark where we all belong. Oh yeah, feel the thunder roll, hopes explode, taking control. Crown the crypto out on the fight, we're the rock lords taking flight. Oh yeah. Is this a fall or a rocking throne to seize?
I'm putting some comedy out there on X.
The seasons are glory.
Little bitty short jokes over there about altcoins and things.
Pyrotechnics flash, moonlit with a smirk. Crew that perk. Coins rain with work. Crown the crypto out.
There's one from Board PC guy. So far, our only sponsors for Road Coin and Road Dawg Crypto is Bago Glass and Choco Nuts. Those are our proud sponsors here at the Road Dawg Crypto Show. Get your bag of glass and Choco Nuts today. It will change your life. You will love yourself more for it. All your dreams will come true. There's our little mascot who was claims that he's dancing his balls off, listening to the music at pump.fun.
Turn it up, crew. Highways roaring. Let's roll. The market's a beast, a road with no end. Chaos revs the engine around every bend. Crowns get dented, thrones take a spin, but we're gunning through the dust, ready to win. Fears a backfire, smoking in our face. The season's our fuel, setting the pace. Coins crash hard a while.
That's an awesome ad from Lord PC Guy, I believe. Bago Glass, our proud sponsor. Get yours today, 50% off at Bago Glass and Scorpions.
Rev the game machine, rock the rebel road, living lean and mean, thunder of the crypto highway, the season's battle roar.
And as always, good ass coffee.
Feel the power surge,
Our original generic sponsor, Good Ass Coffee, where it all began.
thunder of the crypto highway.
If you're not drinking Good Ass Coffee, well, you're probably not staying up all night like I am. I'm just saying. This was awesome. That was so funny.
Shots crash, a thunderous show, dumps hit like lightning, stealing the glow.
There's Sean.
In the rumble, but we laugh at the fray, turning wrecks to riches, clearing the way. The spotlight shifts, a rallies on the track, the season's out.
And there's the turkey with the pecker.
Turning back with
I'm so envious.
roaring, we claim our lane.
Wish I had a pecker like that.
You want a pecker like that on your face?
Well, not when you say it that way. That doesn't. That. Shut up, Sean. Everybody, thank you for hanging out, watching all the little things here at the very end, the little Easter eggs time that we had.
Is this a wreck or a rockin' race to win? Crank it loud. Let's begin. Seasons are turbo riches with a blast. No fears to outlast. Horns wail wild, moonlit with a grin. Twist that spin. Coins rain like gin. Thunder of the crypto highway. Rev the game machine. Rock the rebel road. Living lean and mean. Ride on. Yeah. Thunder of the crypto highway.
Good night, everybody. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for hanging out. You are the true 1%.